recording. So that in here we have processes. Processes is we take a style and we make process from the style. Like for example, in here we have all main parts, each NCB. He will detect, you don't have to select anything within the model. All you have to do just to select the paper size that you want and just hit use. The paper size, if you want them, guys, I will right after the training, I will send you a message with NCB and CC. Which size is that?
Okay.
Okay, as I said, in here we have all main parts, each NCB. That means that he will detect all the main parts in your drawings, in your 3D model, and he will put each one piece by an NCB paper. So we will have a result like this. All main parts, each NCB. That means that all the main parts will be generated, but one piece by paper. Seems to be good?
Yeah.
Yes.
And the result, you have always in here the preview. So if I pick all main parts, page full, it's not each, it's page full. I will be able to have in here a lot of pieces in one paper. Like in here, as soon as the paper gets filled in, he will just pass to another paper. And so on. That's for main parts. For single parts, it's working exactly the same way. In here we have all single parts, each NCA. You will have one piece by paper. In here it's only a top view of the piece. Or all single part page full. We will have a lot of pieces in one paper. That's the main difference. What is suggested is just to run your numbering first. Go in here to quick documents. Go to user, drawing processes, and start with single parts first. It will depend what process it will depend what process you will pick up. But for example, all single part page full NCD, he will detect all the main parts. This one is suggested because it will take less time, because he will take less time go and search for the prototypes and fill in stuff automatically. One more time, what is suggested is to start with single parts. Once that is done, you will go and do your main parts. So you won't have the internal numbers. Seems to be good? If you have the internal numbers, just make sure that all your single parts are generated. If they are generated, just go to Documents Manager and make sure that they are all up to date. Or you have, as you see in my case, an update required. If you have an update required, let me just drag this over here. If you have an update required, you have the choice. The first one is just to force the update. That will just force the update of all the drawings that you have in here, all those drawings. If not, if you want, like for example, keep a revision, you have in here update revision. He will, in each paper in here, in each piece, he will add a revision, as you will see in here. If I open this drawing, in here you have a revision table. Do you see it?
Yes.
If, for example, I have added revision A, in here I will have A for the date. It will be filled in automatically by the detailer. The description, like for example, size modified, something like that. Okay, that's today we will see the revisions. We will go over the revisions. We will see how to delete, how to add revision, how to delete it, how to get rid of the revision clouds, how to add them. You know, we will see all that stuff. Yesterday, yes, we saw also the Project Explorer. It's used for creating some views within the model. When you click in here, if you want, for example, to create a view, just click here, and you will have in here the four add joint box, add grid line, or if you want to create your own rectangle, your own box for a view. And you know, you can be able to play with the depth, the rear, all the dimensions manually. Seems to be good?
Yes.
How do you delete that then?
The view?
Once you've created a view.
If you want to just get rid of the view, do you see the rectangle that's, like for example, I will show you like add joint box, like for example, the default is this one, enter. Like for example, this is my view.
Okay.
I will just drag it here and here. Do you see it? This is the number of my view. If I just don't want it, just select the box and delete it.
I see. Okay, pretty simple.
Do you have any other questions, guys? Does it make sense for you? Is it clear?
So far.
Yes.
Chuck, are you okay?
I think so.
Okay, perfect. Okay, today we will see mainly the prototypes editing. How to edit a prototype. As you might notice in here, there is this prototype is just it's Greatech prototypes. That's what comes out by default. The folder that contains all the prototypes in Advanced CL is let me just check something. The folder that contains all the prototypes in Advanced CL is here. See, if I open my directory, C, just Windows, C, program data, Greatech, Advanced CL, 2014, shared, support, and you have in here prototypes. Here are the DWGs of the prototypes, as like AutoCAD. It's nothing different from AutoCAD. Seems to be good?
Let me write that on disk in Greatech Advanced Steel.
I will send it to you over the chat of GoToMeeting.
Okay.
This is what you already sent us, isn't it?
Exactly. Well, I'm gonna open it. Yeah, C program data, Greatech Advanced Steel. In here, 2014 shared support prototypes.
Okay, managing prototypes. All right.
This is how to manage prototype, but we will start by the other one, how to edit prototypes. This one. Guys, do you work on metric or imperial?
Imperial.
All the time.
Not all the time.
Well,
occasionally we have a metric, don't we?
Okay. Well, the thing is, I will focus on imperial, but I will show you how to do at the end of the session. I will show you how to just swap to metric. Seems to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
By default, Advanced CL, go and search for. Always go and search for imperial prototype. Always. If you want, for example, metric, we will see that at the end of this session. Like if I go in here, for example, I want an assembly. This prototype in here, this prototype here, it's an assembly prototype. Maybe it's an NCC size. It's a 17 by 22 size. To have this piece on it, it must be an assembly prototype. So if I go in here I have NCA size, NCA in the other direction. If I have in here NCB, C, and all the other sizes. This one is used for when you see just NCC, NCB as the proto, something like this, this means that those prototypes are used for the details, the anchor plans, the elevations, the views, and all that stuff. When you see in here assembly, it's used for, the column drawing, the beam drawings, the assemblies. If when you see in here single, just used for single parts. Seems to be good?
Yes.
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 Okay. Well, for example, I want to modify the NCC prototype. If I go in here, assembly NCC, I will open it in Advanced Steel. This is the NCC prototype. It's not filled in automatically. It's not, it's the one by default. If I want, for example, to put in here, instead of Greatech logo, I want to put something else. As I have steps to edit prototypes, open the prototype, DWG drawing that I have. It's already done. Okay. Guys, don't try to do steps with me, like while I'm doing them. Just pay attention on my screen. After that, we will go through that together, and I will let you time to do that. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So in here, as I have written in here, we have opened the prototype DWG. It's already done. Explode the block named Hypersteel Page Header. This is the block. When you select it, it's a block. It's as like AutoCAD block. To explode this block in here, when you click under Modify, you have in here Explode. Do you see it?
Yes.
Okay, when you click, just select this one. Don't select all, because we have in here the list. We have this block. We have this block. We only want to modify this one. If we hit enter, we have the tokens. Those are tokens. Have you ever worked with tokens in AutoCAD?
No.
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 Well, tokens in AutoCAD is just like with block attribute. It will work the same way. We will see. It's not really complicated. Like in here, like for example, I want to delete this this one in here, this logo. Okay, perfect. To insert a new logo, I have in here the insert, image manager, to attach, and go and search for my logo. Okay, logo. In here, I have to just hit OK and select insertion point. Just click in here. It's a huge logo, so we'll just click on it and redimension it. Redimension it again. We'll move it. Move it again. Now as my logo is done, I will go over how to insert the logo. You have in here under insert image manager. When you click, just go attach and browse for your logo. Double click, open. After that he will ask you specify the insert point. Just click, hit enter. The logo might be huge at the beginning, but after that you will you can redimension it just by selecting it and redimensioning. Seems to be good till now. Guys, is it clear?
Yes.
By doing an attach, does that make the logo like an XREF?
No.
And I'll-
No, it's just
It's actually there. So,
yeah, it's actually, yeah.
Okay.
Like for example, this block in here, it doesn't look the same as I want it to be. Like for example, I don't want to show the whole info. I have to delete it. Okay, the well info, I have to delete it. This line have to be smaller, and I have in here to put something like just okay, I'm gonna copy that text in here, double click. Instead of grade, I'm gonna like something like okay, my name. Gonna move that, make it centered. Okay, this is my prototype. As I said, I can make it look like my prototype. I really don't know how your prototype is looking like, but I can make it. I can rearrange all the tokens just by selecting them, move them, and client name if you want, like this one client, you want to have client name instead of just client. Just double click on it, client name. Okay, then here move that here. That's it. Seems to be good. Once that is done, once the modifications are done, you have to purge. To purge, just to get rid of the old block. Is it clear?
Right.
Yes.
Purge, just like this. Hit enter. Just purge all. And close it. After that, go and hit B, enter, to have access to the blocks. After that, go in here, create new. You have all the steps on in here. Purge command, purge all, start the modification, move the tokens, attach the logo. Now reblock the block with the command B, enter. You have all the nodes. You won't be lost. Even without my help, you won't be lost. As I just did, I hit this icon in here. This one here to have the new item. After that, if I go here, after clicking the number 1, you will see this dialog box. Okay, in here just give the name. The name must be Hypersteel Page Header in capital letters. That's all you have to do. After that, click for base point and select the object. Don't forget to convert it to block. I will go through that. It's not really complicated. In here, I will go in capital letters Hypersteel Page Header. If I will convert it to block, I will check that to convert it to block. I will check base point. When I click in here, just select this one or this one, no matter what. Just a block need an insertion point, that's it. In here I have to select the object. For object selection, don't select all. I repeat, you don't have to select all. You only have to select your block. Have you noticed I haven't selected the revision table, this one. I only picked my block. And hit enter. Just hit OK. And just close that. Do you see in here all the tokens will disappear? The tokens that were in green, they will disappear. Seems to be good.
Seems to be good.
Yes.
Okay, after that I will go step to edit prototypes. You have to pick a point, so let's check case to convert to block. Don't forget to save the all. Now once my prototype is done, I can save the all. Control S just to save it, or in here save. Just save it here. Okay. Now next time when I go in here in my model, I will just cancel document from the model because I have a lot. Okay, next time when I go select this one, when I go to quick documents, in here go to main parts, selected main parts each and C, hit use, hit OK. Oops. Oh, it's already done. So let me just check something. I will just restart this model. So training, I will save it. Maybe restart advanced still. 2014. Okay. Oh, I will just check if it's numbered. Oh, it's not defined. So I have to start my numbering first. It's okay. Select the column. Go to Quick Documents. Hit Silver. Go to Drawing Processes. Main part. Selected main parts, each NCC. Why NCC? Because this is the one that I have modified. So if I hit Use, if I hit OK. Just go in here, show assembly detail. Do you see in here, he just picked my my prototype with my logo and my tokens. Rearranged the way I wanted. Seems to be good till now, guys. Do you have any questions? I know it's not clear. You have to experience that. I will let you the time. Let me know if the first time you block, let me know. Okay, now I will let you 5 minutes to experience that.
To experience it.
Yeah. Try it. Try it.
Yeah.
Don't forget that you still have in here the location of the file that contains your prototypes. And don't forget that when you open the file that contains prototype, you have metric and imperial ones. The only difference that metric ones have underscore before the name. Do you see it in my screen?
Yes.
All the prototypes which name start with underscore, they are metric. Don't modify them till now. Forget them. We'll go and see that after. Just modify all your other prototypes, just normal one, and modify the assembly ones, like NCB, C, or A. So in here, after doing all your modification, you have to block this prototype. I'll let you do that. I'm watching you.
Block it.
It says that.
Yeah, you have to purge first. Can you just open the Word file that I have sent you, edit prototype?
Yes. No, close that.
That is prototype managing. But to edit prototype, if you just close that, the other one, just the one on the bottom of that. Yeah, this one. Now we are on the third, yeah, purge with the purge command. Now we have to do that.
Right. Okay.
So just purge. Search all, perfect. Just close that. Now if you open it again, open the file, the Word file again. Oh, I thought you have just reduced it.
Oh, I printed it off,
Oh, okay. Oh, perfect. Now after
so
that,
I can,
okay.
number 4, start your modifications.
Yeah, perfect. Well, we have already done our modifications.
Mm-hmm. So
So-
reblock the block.
Yeah, exactly. Now we have to reblock the block using B enter.
And then it was this one here.
Perfect. Yes.
The name in caps.
H.
Hypersteel page header.
Perfect. Perfect. Now the next step will be to pick a point. Yes. Convert it to block. Pick a point. Perfect. Now select object. Do window selection. Yeah, exactly from here. Perfect. You have not included revision index. Do you see it on bottom right? Perfect. Hit enter. Your perfect. Hit just okay. Close that. Well, that's perfect. Now next time when you will use NCC prototype, you will have this one by default, the one that you have modified.
Okay.
Now if you save that and just close it, I will let you to generate a file, like a prototype on your, generate a piece on your model with, you see, not this one, on the bottom of that you have a little, yes,
Right here.
exactly, yes, perfect. Now when you generate a piece, and you choose NCC prototype, you will have your prototype within your drawing, the prototype that we have modified. You are in advanced, but you should go to user. Exactly. Hit the little plus. Drawing processes, hit the little plus. This is the main part, perfect. Selected main part each NCC, perfect. When you hit use, just hit OK. What is saying on the message? It is saying that it's been already been detailed. So this is a utility to cancel documents from the model. This is one of the utilities. So you have to cancel the documents from the model because it's have been already created, and you want to change the prototypes. So just cancel the documents from the model, so we will be able to generate them again with the new prototypes.
Okay, that's where I got lost yesterday.
Oh. Okay, I have the control. Those two tools in here, they are used for, because right now, when you go to Documents Manager, oops, oh, you have the script error. I will send you a patch. Just run it and you will get rid of this script error right after the training.
That's not good.
Okay. Uh, let's explain again the cancel and register document to the model. As I explained yesterday, you have something generated and something related to the model. Like all those pieces in your model, they are already generated. And as I said, all the pieces, they are not part of the 3D model. They are on a folder, on another folder. Like yesterday, I remember that we went the desktop. This is drawing.
I've got a lot of drawing number ones.
Okay, here no, those are the don't just get rid of those two because they are useless. Yes. The only two that matters, they are this one and this one. Maybe this one because this is a backup of your 3D model. Seems to be good?
Yes.
In every project you will have the DWG the DWG icon. This is the 3D model, and this is the folder that Advanced Steel create. Once you generate the first drawing, Advanced Steel will create folder which names is exactly the same thing as the 3D model. This folder, if we double click, as I said, it will contain all the documents that you have generated, and it will be under details. The 2D drawings, they are not part of the 3D model. They are separate from the 3D model. They are on this folder. So if I double click in here, here we go. All your 2D drawings are here. The 2D drawings that you have generated, they are just right here in the folder that Advanced Steel have created by default. You don't have to create anything. Just go over. Let me just check again. Just go over your numbering, your quick documents, and your documents manager, and this folder will be created automatically. Now, why he is telling you that this piece have been generated? Because you have generated it using the process. When you click in here, you have used all main part page full NCC. That's what you have used. Seems to be good? Yesterday.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now to generate this piece again, you have to cancel it first, because this piece have already been generated. He won't let you to generate the same piece twice. That will create a lot of problems. So you have to cancel it from the model. To cancel documents from the model, you have to go in here, cancel documents from model. You will just open them by default. Now, if you want to cancel all the documents, just select them all and hit open. He won't open them, he will just cancel them. Now, if we go to Documents Manager, there will be any documents, any 2D drawings. You see, it's empty.
Yes.
That's because I have deregistered, I have cancelled all the 2D drawings from the model. The link doesn't exist anymore.
Perfect.
So now, if I want to generate this piece into my new prototype, we go in here, selected main part each NCC, just hit use, hit OK. Oh, you have this script error. I will send you the link right after. I'm not sure if he just generated this. Show assembly detail. Here we go. Here is our prototype. Do you see it?
Yes.
Uh, are you still lost, or does this make sense for you?
No, yeah, that makes sense for me. I deleted a bunch of members in my model
Okay.
yesterday,
Okay.
and I wanted to delete all the drawings, and I was lost on how to do that, and you just fixed it.
Okay. Now, does it make more sense for you? Do you need more?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. If you have any other questions, Chuck, don't hesitate. Even if after the training, don't hesitate.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. So I will go and see Bert. Any success, Bert?
I believe so. I was just about to test that.
Perfect. Let's do it together. Which format, which paper size have you modified?
The NZC.
Is it single or
I'm doing the single parts right now.
okay? But the prototype, is it for single parts or for assemblies? The one that you have modified.
I think I might have missed that.
Okay, we will see it.
Oh, it's for assemblies.
Oh, if it's for assemblies, just reduce this window in here. Select a column. Maybe you have already generated all your main parts.
I went and canceled those so that I could create new ones.
Perfect, perfect. So now you know the utility of cancel drawing from the model?
Yeah, that's pretty slick.
Okay, perfect. Now when you select that, go to Quick Documents. Instead of single parts, go to main parts. Now, instead of all main parts, because that will take the time and that will go over all the main parts, you have selected your piece. You just want to do a small test, so go with selected main parts. Hit use.
Okay.
Hit OK. Now we will just generate that. If you right click, if you select the beam, the column that you have generated, this is a bad way to open drawings. As you just did, go to detail. It's a bad way to open drawings. Go to detail and drag them over advanced fill. No, it's not the best way. You have to go through Documents Manager. This way it's working fine. It won't create any problems, but it's just a lot of just it taking time. If you go over Documents Manager or just right click on the piece and show assembly detail, that will work.
Oh,
exactly.
fair enough.
Yeah. Now if you return. Okay, well that's great. That's making a lot of sense. But I see when you zoom in. If you zoom in, the date. Okay. Well, can you give me the control so we'll just check something?
Sure. How do I do that?
I will request the control. Just keep on. We'll explode that. Oh no, that won't work. Doesn't work like this. Because in here, design ref, this is not a token for advanced fill. This is not one. If I were you, I will open this one. Just let it like this for the description. Like, okay, yeah, I see. Have you copied the tokens and just paste it in here, or?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Busted.
Yep.
I thought I was being slick, but apparently not.
Well,
Impressed.
It looks very nice, by the way.
yeah, it's look nice, but it doesn't work.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks for your effort.
Nice. Well, by the way, nice try. For all of you guys, this is a good example. I will go and do it on Bert's screen. So, okay, we'll close that. No. It will go open. Okay. Do you have the prototype file already? Okay, perfect. Come on. Okay, we'll drag it into Advanced Steel to open it. Do you see Burst screen, everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what I will do is I will explode that. Now. I will have to open another one by default that contains advanced steel tokens. Like, it doesn't matter if it's an NCB or an NC. Oops, I double clicked. Will it? It will. Now I will explode that too. Why that? Because I will need those tokens in here. Those tokens, I will only use those tokens in this prototype. Does it make sense? So,
Yes.
you know, for example, in here, building location, I will just delete that. For the description, I will go to my by default prototype. For the description, it might be in here. The project. This is the token, the nearest token for the description that is in Bert's prototype. Is that correct, Bert?
Sure.
Okay, so we'll copy it. Just copy that. And go, copy it from here. Oops. With Control C it works. Control C, Control Tab. Just in here and do a Control V. Click, it will appear. This is the right one. This is the right token for that. Like in here, we just delete that. We'll paste it again. Okay, for the customer, in here we have client. I will just delete those two, and I will return to my prototype. In here, client. Oh, here you go. I will take this token, Control C. I will copy it from here, paste it in here. Oh, I will move it a little. That will make sense. Drawn by detailer. For the detailer, we'll delete that. Detailer. I will take advanced steel by default detailer and paste it in here. Do you know, are you understanding why I'm doing this?
Yeah, because these are intelligently linked to the model, whereas the ones I put in weren't going to be.
Exactly. You Yeah, you have understood well. For the rest of the group, do you know why I'm doing that?
Yes.
I
Well,
don't.
because
If the
who
bird
don't?
understood it, though. It was an intelligent command and linked to the model itself, right?
Exactly. Those
Yes.
tokens that I am copying from Advanced Steel by default one are linked to the model. They are really, they have a link between, because they are Advanced Steel by default ones.
So
Okay.
if I'd basically copied that title block over and then put these linked ones in there for instead of leaving the ones that were in there, then it would work just fine, right?
Yeah, it will work. Well, what I suggest, like for example, just if I were you, I will copy this Steelway, this board in here. I will in here, like I will, instead of the table, I will copy it in here and I will move the table up. That will look like my prototype, and that will work. But this way will work too.
Can I ask a question, Hamza?
Yeah, exactly. Go ahead.
Up at description where you put in to me that's like a block attribute type thing. Where you put in
Exactly.
project.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted to put location in there, what I did on mine, if you just make a copy of project and pull it down and double click it, then you can see like the tag and the prompt.
Do you
Will
want
that
to
work?
change the token? Do you want like to change the token behind that?
Yeah, just copy that and just put it right down like a second line below that.
Okay, I'm gonna copy it. Here?
Okay, now, yes, sir. Now double click the one that you just created.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did that, and under name, I changed that to all caps location, and then at prompt, I just put in project location. And then when I'm
That won't work. That won't work, because the thing is, we have specific words. Advanced Seal, it have specific links done with words. Like for example, in here, instead of project, you put project just with a point in at the end. It won't work. He won't recognize it.
Well, I just added the word location there, so when I saw the prompt, I'd know what to type in.
If you want the location, I will go and see. For the location, that's
Because I was, when do we fill this in? Is it going to all be automatically filled in, or do we have to fill it in for each?
No.
Okay.
No. That's why we are doing this. It will be
Okay.
filled in automatically.
So
That's
you
what-
would enter this information in the model, and then when you generate drawings, this would be linked to the information you entered into the model and create
Exactly.
drawings associated with that model.
Those information, he will go and search for those information from here. When you go to manage, project setting, like for example for the project, he will go and no matter I have entered here, he will go and search for this value and put it in here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's
No,
what I assumed was
yeah.
going to happen, but I wasn't
Yeah,
sure.
exactly. No matter what I have entered in the project setting, he will go and put it in project if I put the right token.
Okay, so we
Does
have
it
to
make
use,
sense for you guys?
Yeah, it's got to be linked back
Yes.
to those fields.
Exactly. But you have to put the right token the right place.
Yeah. Okay.
No matter the place, but you have to put the right token.
Okay. Will we eventually be able to edit those fields and create new fields if we don't want them? Like I do I do sublet work for various different companies. So
Exactly.
like
So you will be able to insert a lot of tokens with to use each client prototypes. Like
Okay.
you are not stuck with only one prototype. You can use a lot of prototypes in one project, or you can just make a lot of prototypes and use them in function of to which the project is, whose project it is. You will be able to
Okay. Okay, and
Okay,
I'm going to have to run out
Yep.
for a few minutes, but you guys continue on. I'll be back shortly.
okay. Okay, for you, Chuck and Dean, do you understand the methodology of those tokens?
Yeah, I get what you're coming at now.
Yes, I
Yeah,
understand.
more or less. Yeah.
Okay.
One question I do have.
Exactly. Go
You
ahead.
you do this one time for your to
For
set
life.
it up, right? But then I do a second project, and do I have to go back to this same file and change the names, or can I do that from the model?
No,
Okay.
no. You just set the tokens once.
Okay.
If the tokens are set up as are set up, correctly,
Uh-huh.
the info will come up from here.
Okay,
Project,
perfect. That's what I want to see.
project
Yes.
number, client,
Yes.
building location, and a lot of
Absolutely.
other info. You don't have to open, if you use like only your prototype, you don't have to play with it more than one time in your whole life.
Okay, great. Perfect.
Problem. So I will let you, Bert. Have you understood like the methodology? Well, I will let you continue that. Continue copying the tokens from here. Copy just those using Control C, and for the designer, I will just delete this one. And Control V to paste it. Just click, it will appear. I will let you continue that. After that, just block it as you just did in here. Don't just follow the steps in the document that I have sent you. I will go and see Dean. If you have any questions, don't hesitate. Just interrupt me. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Perfect. So I will go and see Dean. I will make your presenter, Dean.
Okay, you have it, Hamza?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now, okay. I see that you have exploded your prototype, the one
Yes,
by
I've
default, the
exploded the
NCC
prototype,
assembly.
and I got hung up on trying to edit it here, but then it became apparent that it was just head up within the project itself, linked to the project. So I was going down the wrong path for a while.
Okay. Now, which modifications do you want to add to your prototype? Is it just the logo?
I was just going to change some of the labels, some of the tokens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to add tokens?
I was going to edit them here, but I don't think I can do that. Then is what I get the impression.
No.
No. Yeah. They're just what they are here, aren't they?
For the project, this is the project. If you go to manage, if you return to the 3D model, because the project setting.
What's that?
Project settings.
Project settings. Yeah.
Okay. Like for example,
that's where you do it at.
Exactly. Like for example, if you drag it to the left, just to see the, I'm gonna request the control. Do you still have something here?
Yes.
Can you just, I don't see it. Can you just,
There we go.
okay, perfect. Like for example, the project, no matter which your project, what are your project name, if you filled in like in here Hamza, he will be filled in each time the software will use this assembly NCC. And if you change the project name to another thing, he will just go and search for it in this location. So for the token, he will be you don't have to change it, but for the only place that you have to change values is just in project settings in here. Does it answer to your question?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what do you want to change within this prototype to look like yours? Do you have a logo to your company?
We do. Bert had it up, and so I was going to,
You can just copy it out of.
yeah, copy it out of his stuff. Because we'd use the same one, and that would be the one that would be set up for us all the time.
Like for Bert and Dean, you are working for the same company. You don't have to do the same thing twice.
Right. Once it's set up, it's that way forever.
Once it's set up, it's for life.
Yeah.
Just
I
copy
caught that, and I
the
was happy to
folder.
hear that.
Yeah. Well, just copy this folder, this folder, prototypes. Just copy it from a computer, overwrite it in the other. That will do the job.
Okay.
Seems to be good.
Seems to be good.
Okay. For you, Chuck, any questions?
Not at this moment.
Are you working on your prototypes?
No, I'm watching you deal with everything else.
Okay. I'm gonna make myself presenter. And okay. I will let you sometimes, guys, to mess around with that, and we will wait till Jerry will return after. Okay, you will have time till the break, till 10 to just.
Hamza?
Yep.
I'm going to have to step away for a bit. I have to take care of another matter, so I will rejoin you at some point, and I'll just let you know when I'm back online. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Hamza.
Yep.
So once I've left that, I went back to my model, and once I left that file, how do I go back into it for editing the prototype?
I'm gonna make a presenter just to see it. Okay. Which file are you talking about? I didn't get it.
To edit the prototype. Do I have to?
Can you go to C, program data?
I have to do that over again?
It's just a location that contains all the prototypes. Computer, yes.
Program data.
Raytech. You're on it, Raytech. Advanced Steel. 14. Shared. Support. Prototypes, you're on it. Okay, now drag
and we
over.
Were working on
NCC. This is the back. This is the backup. Always check the extension. Like if you want the real NCC, this is the backup. Do you see the extension that's back at the last? If you want the real NCC, this is the one. Exactly.
This is the one we were working on?
Exactly. You are working on DWGs. You don't have to double click on it.
Did I do that?
No, just cancel opening file. Close that. Drag it into Advanced Steel.
Oh yeah, drag it. Okay.
Drag it or just make open file, but dragging it, it's better.
It's fine. Okay, I forgot that.
Now you have to.
I will get a logo sent over today on my computer, and then I can carry on with this little project. Now, where it says lower left, the quantity description, the length, the coding, can I move that block the same as the revision block?
This one?
Yes.
This is a list.
You can move it?
Yeah, you can move it, you can modify it. We will see that tomorrow. But
okay.
To insert a new one, To modify this one, we will see that tomorrow. But yes, you can absolutely select it, enter, and move it in here. Something like this. You can add lists so they will be filled in automatically. You can, this revision table, you can just move it to here, to the corner. You can rearrange the prototype file the way that you want it. There is no limits.
Okay.
The way that you really want it to be. After that,
and you
just,
can.
Yep.
And you can modify it down the road whenever you want, whatever little changes you want to make to it. Correct?
Yeah, exactly. And that's the idea after having those prototypes like this, just to modify them. Like, for example, you are working for a client and the client says, okay, I want absolutely my logo. Just come in here, explode that, go to insert, delete the old logo, insert the new one, block it again, convert it to block, purge, save. The next time you will use this prototype, he will just take the new one, the new one, the one that the client requires to be used in that project. Okay. That's the idea after all the modifications.
Okay, very well.
That's the flexibility.
I have a question for you, Hamza.
Shoot.
So I finished moving that stuff around, and I tried to create a block out of it again, and it doesn't seem to be doing it.
Make presenter. Have you purged?
Probably not.
Oh no. Okay. Purge first. And after that, you won't have any trouble doing your stuff.
Hamza, I'm back now.
Yep, Jerry. Well, I was just showing to your nope,
still not.
Nope. Can you just purge again? If you have okay, just purge all. Close, enter. If you open the Word, the documents Word that I have sent you. Not prototype editing, not prototype managing.
Oops.
No problem. Okay. Now, okay. Do you see it?
Yes.
Clicking on dialog box. Then the name should be Hypersteel Page Header, not Steelway prototype.
Oh, okay.
Then the name, if you go down, the number one, this field should be Hypersteel Page Header. Okay. On capital letters. So if you return in here, okay, return to Advanced Steel. Now if you click on number one, top left, the new, yes, this one. When you click?
I clicked.
Oh, can you just close that and go enter again, because you have joint design selected. Yep. Go enter again.
And
new item, exactly.
Okay.
Hypersteel Page Header, perfect. Now don't forget to select object first. Enter. Pick point at left. The left you have pick point, exactly. Now just click, doesn't matter where. Okay, now you have convert to block. You have to convert it to a block. Exactly.
Okay.
Just hit OK. All those steps that I walked you through them, they are on the Word file that I have sent you. So
Gotcha.
next time, if you have trouble doing that, just go to the Word file. Now you see all the tokens have disappeared. The only one that might be in here are those ones. Now, next time you will use your NCC, your prototype will be filled in automatically.
Okay.
That's for sure. You can do the test. I'm watching you.
No pressure. No pressure.
I hate pressure.
So the test is to create a new drawing and go look at that drawing with that new header on it, correct?
I'm sorry?
The test would be to go create a drawing and see
Yes.
the updated drawing with the new header on it.
Exactly. That's perfect. The best, nope, don't go over that. Right click on the
right.
piece.
I'm just trying to break old habits.
Yeah, no problem. Just don't don't take it as a habit. It's really you will waste your time. Here we go. That's because okay, you have no tokens. That's because if you return to the model and go to Manage tab.
Okay.
Go to Manage, Project Settings, and fill that in. Project Settings. In here. Now fill in those. Okay. Training, project number, client, building location, all that stuff.
Fly me to the moon.
Yeah.
Do I need to go into my my output and then or my document manager and do an update because I did that?
No. You have only to go to label and dimensions. This we should see that tomorrow, but just update the page header.
Oh, I see. That's simple enough.
Yeah. And it's not the one. So
I gotta open it again.
yeah, just open it again.
Yeah. Training.
Here we go.
Yeah.
So you're the best student, Bert.
Finally, validation.
Yeah. You are approved. You passed the class.
I gotta move some stuff around, but
Yeah, you have to move
easy
the
enough.
revision. It's not really complicated. It's just question
fine
of
tuning at this point.
yeah. It's not really complicated. But for the rest of you guys, tomorrow I have to see something seated, like with the logo, with the tokens. You have the rest of the day to do it. So for tomorrow morning, first thing, I will have to see something first before starting my tomorrow's topics. Seems to be good. I'm making some pressure.
Yes.
But it's for good. It's that will be the best way. Okay, well, guys, now you deserve a 5-minute break. We will see each other around 10 minutes.
Sounds good.
Okay. You're seeing my screen? Okay. Well, now the best, the next thing, the next theory part is how to manage prototype. I will just explain you how it works by this prototype managing. Okay. Now, for example, you have metric and imperial prototypes. Like for example, you have your 3D model in metric, but you want to plot in imperial. You can absolutely do that. Like for example, all the dimensions in here, instead of having imperial, you want to have metric ones. You can absolutely do that. And you can have both of them, imperial and metric, for the same project. So I will just show you how to do that. I will return to my C program data, Greatech Advanced Seal 2014 shared support prototypes, this location. Do you remember when I have told you that those files, those prototypes are metric? The only way to have them, to know they are metric, by mm_. To use them, I repeat, to use prototype, Advanced Seal recognized his prototype by the name. Like for example, in here, by default, Advanced Seal is imperial. That's why in here we only have imperial ones. He doesn't recognize this one because of the mm_. So if I for example go in here, I will cut all of those. I will create a new file, new folder, and I will call it imperial. I will open it and I will paste those imperial ones in here. Advanced Seal now, if I try to generate something, he will, let's do the test, he will tell me there is no prototypes in the directory, like there is no prototypes in here, because he only recognized the prototypes by its name. He doesn't recognize the metric ones because of the mm_. The only name that he recognized is this one. Like for example, for the assembly ones, if I want to use the metric NCD, I only have to rename it. I only have to erase mm_. So the software will recognize this name, exactly as he was doing with the imperial one. It's exactly the same name. Have you understood?
Yep.
Yes.
And as we are not able to have both, like two files with the same name in the same folder, the developers just put mm_ before the name. That's it. Like for example, if you want to have, now if I reduce that, if I want to generate this piece in an NCD prototype, he will just give it to me in metric. Why? Because I have renamed the mm_1 assembly C to the name that Advanced Seal recognize. Let's do the test. Selected, go in here, selected main parts each NCC. Just hit use. Okay. Show assembly detail. Is thinking. Now, here we go. We have both metric and imperial ones in exactly the same project. It will depend on the prototype that you are using. Like for example, if for a project you need only imperial ones, I will create a new file in here named metric. And I will go paste all those in here. But if I let it like this, because the software recognizes it by its name and by its location. So if he just opened the prototype file and he doesn't find those names in here, he will check for the error that he will give me. Like if I wanna use this, okay, assembly using prototype, and handle the error during executing, because he doesn't found the NCC prototype, because I don't have it in here. So if I want it to be imperial, which imperial or metric, I have to put it in here. I have to paste it. If it's metric, I have to rename it first. In here, I wanna, for example, NCB, rename. NCB, I have to copy it and paste it in here. Metric. Copy it, paste it in here. Now if I go select, like for example this one, select it, NCB, use, he will generate my metric 1. I will be able to check that. I am pretty sure of the result. It will be metric, as seen in here. Now, do you understand it till now? You understand how it works?
I think so.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, if you are, you have two cases. Till now, you have two cases. The first case is you are using only your company's prototype. That is simple. You only have to put metric or imperial. Like for example, you have to just copy them from here to here if it's imperial. If it's metric, just copy them from here to here. Seems to be good?
Seems to be good.
Yes.
Okay. But that's the case if you are using only one prototype, only your company's prototype. But if your prototypes are changing within the client, you don't have to go, oops, Control Z, nope, cancel. If you are using, each project have its own prototypes. That will be a little long to go over this location again and again. So we will return to the file, my 01 training. So where is my file? It's in here. The file that Advanced Steel creates by default for my project. Like for this project, I want to use a prototypes like metric prototypes. I have to go in here and create new file named prototypes. The P should be capital letters, prototypes, and with S, it's plural. Okay. Now, for the next time, I will have to generate drawings of this model. He won't go through all this C program data, Createc, Advanced Steel, shared support prototype to search for the prototype. He will just go to the folder, the little directory, the little folder that he have created. If he finds a file named exactly the same name that the prototypes within the location, he will just take those prototypes that are in this file. I'm gonna show you something. Okay. Oops. Okay, C. Program data, Greatech, Advanced Steel, 2014, shared support prototypes. Okay. For example, I'm gonna pick those two metrics. Control C. Prototypes. Okay, I'm gonna go to prototypes that I have created on my folder that Advanced Steel create for my project. Open them, like for example this NCC. I will, oops, I double clicked, sorry. Have to drag it into Advanced Steel. Do you want to, no. Okay, like for example I will draw a circle in it just to make it, just to know that this one is on my directory, on this directory, like on the folder that Advanced Steel have created by default. We'll save it. Yes. The next time that I will generate a drawing from this model, you know, I have modified this assembly C. I have drawn circles on it. Is it clear till now?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Now, the next time when I will generate something from here, quick documents, NCC, use it. Okay. C using prototype DWG. C user desktop training. Do you see the little the file from where he just picked the prototype? O1 training. O1 training. NCC. Okay, now if I go and check show assembly detail, see my circles?
There it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the next, okay, I will just close that, close. Okay. So for example, if you have for your clients, if you want to put your clients' prototypes on each project, just create a new folder in here named prototypes and put your clients' prototypes on it. If the prototypes are there, Advanced Steel will just go and search for them instead of going in here, see program data, shared support prototype metric, you know, and just search for them. This is long. This is the shortcut for Advanced Steel.
Very well.
Seems to be good, but the name of the file should be correctly prototype. P with capital letters and S in the end.
Okay.
Seems to be good, guys. For you, Jerry, does it make sense?
Yes.
Okay. I will let you guys draw some circles or, you know, just draw lines, something like this on your prototypes and try to use it, put it on the right file, the file that Advanced Steel have created by default for your 3D model. After that, generate a drawing. I will go and see the results on your screens, guys. I will let you 5 minutes for that. It's not really long. If it's metric, don't forget to rename it. Just erase the underscore. If it's metric, if it's imperial, just let it like this because that's the one by default. Like next time, just use the snip tool, the snipping tool. and the next time when you have the script error, use the snipping tool, take a screenshot, send it to me on with a message, so I will fix that.
Okay.
Perfect. Now, can you just have generate show assembly detail? Oh, it's not the right one. Maybe you have that's not an SCB format. Can you generate another one? I'm not sure that I have followed you. Can you generate another one with an NCB assembly? Another piece. Maybe this one have been generated. As I said, it's have been already generated. Like no, this was already there, but to have the new title block, you have to generate new piece. So for that, like for example, if I were you, I would generate this one. Maybe this one, if I go and check. Oh, show assembly detail. If I were you, I will cancel documents from the model, cancel some documents, and generate them. Select them all. You have to select them in here. Now go, for example, this one. Check. If I go to QuickDoc, go select that one. Perfect. Show assembly detail. Okay, draw in one. Okay, send a CB assembly. Let's check. Let's do some circle. We'll save that. Are you following me, Chuck?
Yes.
Oops. It's still picking the wrong one. Let me check that.
Okay.
Are you sure that you are working on this 3D model? This one in here. This one. Because I'm not really sure. That's why I'm gonna Close all.
It's Oops. The only model open, isn't it?
Well, yes, but do you remember yesterday? You have two drawings once. You have two 3D models. Maybe you are working on, if I'm gonna open. Okay, I will do a test. I will go on this drawing one in here. I will copy this prototype. We'll go to your C. Documents. Users. Chuck. I'm not sure, but you are working on this one.
I can't tell you. I don't know.
Let's do the test, because yesterday I thought you have deleted that. You have deleted it. Let's check. Okay, if we select this one. Okay, now he will. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you are working on the other one, not the one on your desktop. Do you see in here? Do you see the circle?
Yes.
So I will just fix that once for life.
Okay.
Come on. No, I don't want to save the changes. Nope. No. Come on. Okay. I will delete those two. Oh, no. I will delete the other one. C. Okay, we'll delete those four in here. Delete this one. Next time, please just pay attention where you save your drawings. It's pretty crucial. Like, for example, if you are working on a model, if you are working on two models, just make sure that where you are saving your stuff. So now if I oops, I double clicked on the wrong icon. Cancel that. Okay, now I have to open. Okay, we'll wait. Okay, now you are pretty sure that you are working on this one, and if you put some prototypes, in this file, in here, under prototypes, you are pretty sure that Advanced Seal will use those prototypes in here. Seems to be good for you, Chuck?
Mm-hmm. Either way. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Well, I will go and see Bert. Any success?
Oh, I was actually watching you work on Chuck's there.
Okay. So you haven't tried anything yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Do you know what to try, or?
I think so.
Okay. Well, I will go and see Dean. Any success, Dean?
Oh, he actually had to step out because he had to go work with some folks on codings for the modules we're doing.
Okay. How about Jerry?
My microphone to enter. Yeah, I'm working at it.
I will make you presenter. See.
Okay. Not sure I've done everything correct. No, I didn't. I skipped a step. I think.
Okay, can you show me the folder that Advanced Steel have created for your file?
Okay. It's right here. That's the name of the model. Day one, and I added the prototypes folder under there.
Perfect. Now, when you will use the NCD assembly, you will pick this one. Is it metric or imperial one?
It's imperial.
Can you put metric one?
Okay.
A metric.
Just these two?
No, just put instead of NCD imperial, put an NCB metric.
Okay. Okay.
Now I want you to generate a drawing with an NCB metric.
Okay. Let me try. I was fooling with this stringer, and what I did a minute ago when, well, let me just try it, see what happens. Okay, I think I have it numbered already. Yeah. Okay, so there. Documents. And okay, and it went to the correct one.
Yep.
MD Jobs, training day one.
Perfect. Okay. Now you are the second good student of my class. If you check that.
Here it comes. I think I may need to get a little bit better video card.
They make a world of difference. That's one of the things we're actually having to look into is newer machines.
Yeah, you have to look into your video card driver. Just make sure that he is up to date. That's the first thing. The other thing, if it's not really good for 3D modeling, just buy 200 boxes video card and it will do the job.
Okay. Yeah, I took the machine to my IT people and I upgraded the RAM, and they said my video card is just barely up to the specs that are listed on your website.
Yeah.
You see, like I'm getting this not responding business.
Yeah, that's not good.
That happens to me also in my other detailing software that I use.
Okay, so it's not really it's really your video card. You have to upgrade your machine. You really have to upgrade your machine.
Well, I just bought it. couple months ago.
Maybe the video card is not really made for modeling.
Yeah, they said I may need. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
They said I may need a video card that actually has memory, built into the video card itself.
Exactly.
Oh God, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
This one doesn't have that, I don't think. So.
Yeah, you have to look into that.
So I don't know if this is going to make it through this or not. This is the first time this has happened using Advanced Steel.
Oh, but it's you must have a good video card too. You will have less problems with that.
Okay, so what do I do? Just let it go.
Just let it 1 more minute. If not, just Control-Alt-Delete.
What should I do with that?
Keep current color.
This one?
But don't ask me this message again. Not the last one.
There you go. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Well, I know what to ask Santa for now.
It's really a normal task. So it's really your machine that's screwing up.
Yeah, because it does it with the other software I use too.
Yeah.
And now that I'm learning this and I go back to the other software, it's like torture to use it because I know this is going to be so much better.
Yeah.
Come on.
So
if you want to go look at somebody else, I'll holler when this is done.
I will go and see Chuck.
Okay.
Any success, Chuck?
I've just been watching.
Oh. Next time, pass to action.
I already used that excuse.
Well, you're wanting me to do something that I'm never going to use.
Which size you will use, Chuck?
Size?
The paper size.
11 by 17.
Always?
Well, probably print the fittings on 8 by 11s.
Okay. Well, you only have to do 2 prototypes editing, just NCA and NCB. Maybe the NCC for your anchor plans and all that stuff. You only have to do 3, but you have to do them for the assembly, for the single, and for just the normal one, for the views, details, and all that stuff.
Okay.
I'm going to make myself presenter. Yes. Do you have any questions, guys? Any success? Dean, Bert, Chuck, Jerry? For Jerry, yes, it just took your right prototype, so don't worry. If your machine is freezing, you did it right the first time, so no worries.
Okay.
For Dean, Chuck, Bert?
I'm almost done, but actually the discussion about the video card reminded me of a question we were kicking around the other day when we were looking at new machines.
Yep.
Advanced Steel is compatible with both the OpenGL drivers and DirectX drivers for graphics cards, right?
If I notice that my lists aren't updated, they want to update lists. I have in here update lists. If I want to update the page header, like I have went through document settings, project settings, and changed the name of the project, changed the number, changed the client, hit OK. Now, on my prototypes, nothing is filled in. If I want it to be filled in, I will go to Label and Dimensions and Update Page Header. That will go through all the documents that are generated on my model, and he will update the page header for them. So now, if I go in here, I have to close it. It should say yes. I have to update page header. If I open it again, show assembly detail. Do you see the info? that I have made?
Yes.
Yes.
That's the first thing. Okay. If you are on a drawing, like for example, instead of going in here, going on Documents Manager, and in here select the drawing and update revision, in here, you have a shortcut. Like if you are on a detail and you know that he is not up to date, if you want to just to force an update, you have in here update detail. That will just force updates on this piece in here. If you want to update detail and keep revision, you have to just do it in here. If you want to insert a new list, just in here, go insert list, select where. For inserting list, we will see that tomorrow. We had enough theory for today. We will just continue how to add dimensions, how to delete them, something like that, how to add labels. So those three in here, we will see that tomorrow. Seems to be good for those three tools in here. Mm-hmm. This one. Okay. I will let you guys a time to go and try those tools in here. Let me know when you finish. If you have some questions, don't hesitate.